My experience at Cookstown Dairy Services, right through the planning stage, the building stage here, their attention to detail was excellent. And since we got up and running here with the parlour, they are at the end of the phone. This is a greenfield site. We demolished the building here to put up this new dairy, and Cookstown Dairy Services were involved from the very beginning. They spoke to my engineer about dimensions of the shed. They came out and they looked at the site to make sure that all the dimensions were going to be suitable for the parlour. And even when we were digging out the pit, the Cookstown Dairy Services rep was on the farm to make sure that the pit was in exactly the right place and that the dimensions of the walls were right. So right from the start, I was very, very impressed with the way that Cookstown Dairy Services were involved. We went for the auto ID, the automated feeding. We also put in the cluster cleanse. Every cluster is disinfected between every milking. I'm very happy with that. The last sample that was tested came back just yesterday, and the somatic cell count in that bulk sample was 32 and the TBC was 8. One of the first things I noticed was the weight of the cluster. It was so much lighter than the cluster that I had been used with in the older parlour, and the vacuum reserve also seemed to be so much better. The slippage is not a problem with this system at all. Cows and heifers seem to be milking out very, very well with the Dairy Master system. Because they're all standing in individual spaces, they haven't the ability to push up and move about, which limits the movement of the heifer so much more. And milking through the back legs, they can't get their feet onto the tube or onto the cluster remover string. You can now set up your wash, hit a button and go start feeding calves or go start bedding cubicles. Before you had to be there, you had to change over from hot to cold, you had to put in chemicals. With this system, you hit a button and everything's done automatically. When we milk here, the time we're leaving the building, the tank has itself turned off and the temperature is down to your 3.4, 3.5 degrees. The energy savings of the tank have to be substantial because it's very, very rarely that I would actually hear the tank on. Everything's fully automatic. Cookstown Dairy Services have given me a very, very good service in the building, the development and the installation and starting off the system here. I'm very, very happy with that.